G'day, he's going. Right, I'm going to try and compress a lot of information into a very short period of time. How does gold get to where we find it? Right. First thing we've got to do is stop thinking of gold as a solid. We need to start thinking of gold as a liquid, and more importantly, as its gas state. That's how it goes from deep within the earth up to the crust where we can access it. So the thing that we need to know is how. If it's a gas and a liquid that's down in the earth, how's it come up? My cup of coffee is the big answer to that question. See the steam rising off it? Right, that's the water in my coffee turning to a gas because of the heat. If you take water, put it in an enclosed vessel and superheat it, it causes immense pressure. The pressures that this happens with water that's deep in the earth, it gets superheated, turns it to steam, creates huge pressure. Anything that's in its liquid and gaseous form that's down in the earth is also put under great pressure. If you crack the earth like that, the pressure comes through that crack. Layer of earth, massive amounts of pressure pushing on. You've got millions and billions of tons of rock and earth pushing down. It takes a lot of pressure for those gases and liquids to come up through that immense density of earth. So you've got to have a crack, bang. That's where you get these quartz seams that we mine gold out of. So the water helps melt it. And I say the gold may actually not be down here, it may be here, and it's actually taken out of the rock layer that's there. So the heat and the water, let's turn the gold to a gas and a liquid, maybe taking it from here and bringing it up. As it comes up, it starts to cool down, the pressure starts to back off, and it goes back to a solid. Once you get to the surface, that's where we can access that gold. So that's a very quick explanation how gold goes from in the ground to where we can access it. It's not a solid when it's moving upwards, it's a liquid and a gas. Right, I hope that gives you a different perspective on where to start looking for gold, because I say once you've got that kind of knowledge in your head, you'll start to realize that wherever you get things like hot springs and volcanic activity, that's where gold is being brought up to the surface. All right, well, that was a very short video, nearly on the 3-minute mark, so get out there and get into it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.